Hi, this is Smitty here with the HomeSmiths Team over at Keller Williams Realty once again. I want to thank you for stopping by our blog. It's where we get to just update you with the Denver real estate market here and just to answer all your real estate questions. Today's topic is, what do I do if my appraisal comes in low? Okay, very pertinent question today. Before we get started in our question, I want to point you to two special links on our blog here. One is a home evaluation tool, and one is a home search tool. All right, thank you. Okay, so today's topic, low appraisals. What do I do if in the middle of a transaction our appraisal comes in low? What happens and how do you manage that process? All right. Well, this is, a real challenge in our marketplace today. Low appraisals can happen because, our market is appreciating very quickly, and it has for several years now. There are fewer comparables out there in the marketplace. It seems like every house in any particular neighborhood, they kind of leapfrog. They keep selling higher than the last home sale. So you can kind of see why it becomes difficult to make those appraisals stick sometimes, all right? So, what is the definition of an appraisal? Well, it's what a willing buyer and a willing seller come to terms on, right? But the real reality of this is that we have to sell a home and the value of that home to three different groups, all right? So in the marketing of the home, we have to sell it to the brokers in the marketplace, okay? They're going to help us find the buyer for your home. We have to sell it to the buyer themselves, okay? They have to believe that, your value is there and is justified. And then we have to sell it to the bank, okay? The bank is really the one, when you're getting a loan, that's putting up the majority of the money. And so they have to believe in the house value there. They have to give it the stamp of approval, okay? So, so what do we do if we find out that we get a low appraisal? Well, the options are, okay, there's really three options here, but before we talk about that, it's real important to have a real estate expert in your corner to manage this process, to manage expectations, to, go to bat for you with the appraisal company, with the appraiser, challenge that appraisal if necessary, ask for a review, do everything you can to get that value, okay? And sometimes you get lucky and you can do that. So, but what happens? Well, the buyer can terminate, okay? The buyer can terminate the offer if it's low, okay? The buyer can come up with the additional funds over and above the appraised amount to the purchase price. They can pay that in additional cash. They can borrow from grandma, borrow from parents, whatever it may be, just to pay that difference, okay? And the third option is the buyer and seller negotiate, okay? Sometimes the seller will come down to that appraised amount if they still believe that is a good value for them, okay? And sometimes there's somewhere in the middle, all right? Somewhere in the middle. So we've seen all options, happen, and so we're here to negotiate for you when that happens. So really what we want to do is we want to be confident in how we're positioning your home in the marketplace, how we're pricing it up front. We want to talk about options, strategies, how to handle things. We want to know up front what the best process is going to be going into this. All right. So again, I want to thank you for watching our video blog. Hopefully this is a pertinent topic for you. If you have any questions or this leads you to think about something that you'd like answered, a question answered, just drop us an email, drop us a line, and we'll be happy to cover that topic in an upcoming video. Thank you very much for your time. As always, we're here to serve with expert advice and guaranteed results, and we really appreciate you. Thank you very much.